Okay, thank you, I am Oceanborn, gifting to smack my bishop. Bishops were unsmackable here. Ooh, okay, so rated 10 minutes. So, yeah, yesterday I think we played rated Blitz. I feel like Adfost has gotta be one of the most, like, prepared traxler players in the world. Because there's not too many people that just specialize in such an opening. Okay, so I learned a little bit from yesterday. Let's not waste too much time the first few moves. So I'm not playing a Stafford. Allowing knight g5. Oh no, I'm getting forked. So the key is to take here. This is all opening theory. Yeah, if king takes f2, I would have taken and had some more fun. So here I have to play queen e7. And then yesterday, I figured out the theory is to play d5 and then I think it's d5 knight d4. That was pre-moved. I don't want to play this first because bishop here. So I first want to defend against bishop here and play. Oh yeah, this move is very clever, allowing the knight to maybe come back eventually. So I think I'm supposed to take with queen, but I didn't mind the position, like taking with pawn. I get the center pawns, and then what happened yesterday? I think bishop g4. We had this exact line yesterday. I think queen f1. So I'm down a rook and a bishop. However, it's okay. I think, hopefully. Oh yeah, so yesterday bishop e5 check was played. King f8, b3. Oh, okay, I have to play king f8 again. We're going into the same thing. I haven't put it on YouTube yet, but yesterday we had b3, queen c5, bishop a3, and like I kind of blundered my queen, but then after check here, I mated. Unfortunately, white's winning after king e1 in this line, so b3. Okay, so I'm not gonna play queen c5, even though it worked yesterday. It's not gonna work again. This is clearly a threat, so I'll play king g8, getting off the diagonal, trying to win the knight, also getting off this alignment. And now maybe we'll have a fun position. I think I'm guaranteed to win the knight, so only gonna be down a rook. That's a crazy position. Because things are scattered, like king on f2, knight here, bishop here. There's potential to attack from multiple directions. Also, rook f8 is now an idea. The c-pawn's hanging. I'm pretty sure white's objectively better here. Because I did check the engine very briefly yesterday. And it gave like +2, I think, after b3. Okay, I'm going to avoid looking at chat too, because some people might know things better than me. So people can openly discuss moves in chat, and I won't be looking. But it's good to see. Okay, Adfoss is thinking here, so no more relying on prep. Yeah, bishop a3 I think was probably the best move, and now probably queen c7. Just getting away from the attack and having some idea of queen b6 to hit the king. Also targeting c2. Maybe I should have considered knight e4, but it's the type of thing I don't want to give white's time to move the king back and then have ideas of queen f7. So I only want to play knight e4 when there's a clear like forcing sequence. I guess with the bishop here now, I can't play rook f8 without losing a rook. But okay, there's more things to celebrate. This thing, what are my resources? Basically, these are the main resources. And I think like even though white should be objectively better, it's just easier to play for black. But Adfrost has time to think and contemplate. C4. The c4 is cool. So it defends the bishop kind of. One thing I could maybe try and trap the bishop. As there's this move and oh, but then b5. Could also trap the rook. Could also take the knight. I'm still down a rook and a bishop. What is this? c4 is resourceful for white because now if I play queen b6 or c5, oh, but then I could take. I'm just confused. Also have knight. I should calculate knight e4, king g1, knight e2. Wait, why is that not possible? Oh, my queen was attacked. Yeah, wait, knight e4? There's also king e3. Because if king e1, I mate. King e3, it just looks fun. Yeah, so if here, I should have started by calculating this. Here I win the queen. A king e3 might be the only move. Is there a mate? The pawns defend the knights. It's like a pawn knight cube. Knight c2 in that line. Okay, I'm feeling good. Just a matter of how I want to continue. Let's start with this. At some point, I might have to take time to capture the knight. What a position. I feel like this is typical traxler position, though. This is crazy even for me. Okay, so if I should have thought I had a bit more. Take on. I want to take here, but then queen f7. So I think I take on h8. I'll be down a rook. But life goes on. There's no back rank. Trauma. There's a funny line. D3, knight c2 mate. And d3 looks like such a natural move too. So I'm controlling all these squares. Not controlling this square though. But all the other squares, like, I'm controlling around the king. This is just a one getaway square. Okay. I'm really curious to analyze this afterwards. Because I'm not sure if black is objectively better here, but it still looks fun to play. So knight c3 does allow me to play this and win the bishop. Oh, but d5 is a bit tender. Yeah, d5 holds things together too. I wonder if I can play this move. There's a crazy line, which I kind of want to go for. Not sure though. Okay, so queen b6. Knight d5, knight. Queen b6 is the type of move I can play right away too and just be intuitive. Wait a minute. Here takes. I was concerned about knight d5, but I have. king's on d3 in that line. So here, takes, here, here, king here. Might be some perpet. Man, this is so confusing. Could also start by taking me. No. So I want to play this move to threaten this, is my idea. But then takes, and then my knight's hanging. This is so confusing. Oh, there's a funny line. Okay, I'm going to play this. Because there's actually a funny line. I was rejecting... I should let white make the next move first before I explain anything. This is so crazy. Okay, so white has a few different captures here. But there's a lot of things for white to worry about too. Between... Mostly because the king's on e3. And there's at least one force mate threat. Have to watch time though. Of course, I'm threatening like so many discoveries, like taking. These are the two main threats: taking and queen h6. Okay, I'm gonna start calculating. Man, the lines are so confusing to calculate. Even like all these discuss. There's so many options. There's like so many branches. Thankfully, it's white's move. Like white has to be the one to calculate here. And then I can just respond. But depending what white does, I might use like most of my time on the next move. It's turning into a blitz. Very soon going to turn into a bullet maybe. There's no increment either. Such a funny position. Thanks for subbing. Now Eleanor. Okay. I'm feeling the adrenaline. Okay, so this is a funny line. I initially thought was good for white, but I think I'm mating it by force after knight f5. So knight f5, if king takes, it's mate in 1. And then king d3, queen d4, king c2, queen d2, king b1. Oh, it's not mating because I have knight c3, knight c3. Doe. A deer. I think I'd still go for that line though. It looks really, really close to being really good. I'll beat down a rook, but okay, let's have some fun. So it's double check. Slightly reminiscent of yesterday. It's only move. I mean, this is legal, but it gets mated. Now check. Yeah, initially I thought this was force mate. But okay, here. Where's my knockout blow? Is there a knockout? Ooh, there's a funny move, knight e3. Which... But then queen c1. Oh, I have bishop e2. Ooh, that's a funny move too. Threatening bishop d3. And threatening the queen. Yeah, the fact I'm down a rook doesn't matter too much given the rooks aren't too involved. Okay, I think it's pretty cleanly winning now. Might have a chance for some beauty mate. There's knight d2, king c2. The thing is, I don't want to like take on c4 and then walk into a pin like that. So let's play knight d4. Returning to the center. And now knight d2 is probably a bigger threat because it would force king b2. I take with double check. King c3. Queen d2. King takes knight. Wait. It's so confusing. Okay, let's go for the check. Oh, it's a dork. It's a discovered fork. It's also, wait. Where's my forced mate? Because if I play this, there's rook c2. It's still winning. I want to mate by force. King c3. Oh, it's mate in 2. Here, mate. It's such a weird like mating configuration. And if here it's mate. I have a blind spot that the bishop is now hanging. Okay. A very weird type of pattern. Don't see every day. Okay. Good game, Adfoss. This was a higher quality game than like much bigger fight than yesterday. I've I'm beginning to enjoy the traxler more and more. It's a cool line. Even for like lower rated players, because a lot of players will go into this like knight g5, and if you want to have a lot of fun as black and not play a Stafford, this is a nice alternative, I guess. And yeah, king at like a lot of players, like if you look at this on Lichess, wait, Lichess. Okay, most people know to play king f1, but a lot of players will take and then get into a lot of trouble after knight takes e4. And we went into like the line that was played is supposedly the refutation. Oh, should we rematch? Should we rematch before I analyze? I would be down for one rematch. One more. I didn't analyze at all. Ooh, okay. We're doing one more.